My name, Dave Burrows. I am from London originally. I moved out here to the Alps about 10 years ago. Where do I live? I live in Val d'Illier in Switzerland. In my humble opinion, how good am I at skiing? I'm not the best skier I've ever seen. I've certainly got quite a unique style. I'm pretty good compared to my peers, I'd say. What's the best trait a ski instructor could have, and have I got it? I think for me, it's empathy. So it's that ability to kind of put yourself in the position of the client and what they might be feeling. For me, that's the number one thing. My first memory of skiing. My first memory of skiing is a really happy one actually. I remember being following around a guy in red. Somewhere in Austria, and that was when I was about 12 or 14 or something, when I went on my first ski trip with the school to Austria. We went to St. Johann in Kitzbühel, I think, and that's really the trip that sort of cemented my love of skiing, and that's why I do what I do today. So following that guy around, and I don't remember much of it. It's one snapshot of kind of being in that ski school snake is good enough for me. Why did I get into ski instructing? Well, that's quite a good one. I'd had a number of successful businesses in the UK. I was an ex-banker also, working for JP Morgan, amongst other firms. Latterly, I had a couple of businesses in commercial business, finance and real estate. And the Lehman Brothers crisis kind of took away the market for those businesses, and actually it got to a point where neither me or my business partner wanted to do that anymore, and I drew up a list of I had the opportunity to change my life around, so I drew up a list of all the things that I kind of wanted to do, and skiing was at the top of it, and this is that's what made me make the move out to the Alps, and here I am, 10 years later. So so that's kind of my story about how I got here. But I did it primarily because I love skiing, and actually only really once I got into it did I realise that my love wasn't necessarily just skiing; it was actually teaching people how to ski. And for me, that's the real reason that I'm up there day after day, is because I love teaching people how to ski and bringing them into our sport. What's the most important thing that you can teach in a lesson? Well, for me, the important thing to say is it's not about me. So the most important thing to teach in a lesson is really whatever the client wants, what it is that they're after. Not everyone has the same goal. In fact, not even everyone wants to get better at skiing. Sometimes we're there to show people around or just be really, really good company. So different people have different goals, and it's up to us as ski instructors to adapt to that. And so that's the non-answer to your non-question. Top tip for enjoying a ski lesson. My top tip for enjoying a ski lesson is come with an open mind. The more open you are to learning new things and experiencing new things, the more you're going to learn or get on. And that's quite an easy thing to say, but actually you'd be surprised as an adult how often you can kind of get set into patterns of behaviour, and we don't often as adults learn that many new things really. We go through our lives and we kind of tend to do a lot of the same things. So be open to new things, new ideas, new experiences, and you'll get more out of your ski lesson that way. My worst moment on skis, I know exactly where my worst moment on skis was. It was when I went for my first ski with my new boss when I first got here. He took us to Verbier in the very first. No, I hadn't skied since the summer, since I got qualified. The very, very first thing he wanted to do was go off-piste on some kind of fairly steep, nasty stuff in Verbier quite early in the season, and I got an attack of vertigo. and I literally couldn't move. And this was in front of my new boss, and I thought I'd kind of cooked all my chances as a ski instructor right there and then. But luckily, he's a super nice guy, and we've kind of still got a really good relationship till this day. So yeah, that was mine. That moment of kind of being frozen at the top of a piste, and I still get vertigo to this day, but I kind of know how to manage it now. So yeah, my best ever ski day. I haven't got a best. Oh no, I have got a best ever ski day. I went with my mate Ali to the Three Valleys. So I met him in Courchevel. He was over here. He lives in the US now. Hi Ali, and yeah, and we had just a brilliant day. Two skiers of very similar ability, just bombing around the Three Valleys, and that goes down as one of my best days that I've ever had on skis. It was just one of those special days, special company, and I think that's what skiing's a lot about. Actually, it's about the company. It's about who you're with. It's not where you are or what you're doing. It's the people that you go skiing with. What would my dream summer job be? My dream summer job, I kind of already have it. So in the summer, or in the off season, I'm a football coach. So I look after a number of different age group teams for international schools. So I do that, and I love that. I absolutely love it, and so I've kind of already got it. The other dream summer job I'd have probably would be testing motorbikes. That would be pretty cool. But yeah. Yeah, one of those two. What does skiing mean to me? I've said this before, but skiing feels to me, it feels a bit like a combination of dancing and flying. And when you get it right, and when you get in the zone, the feeling of skiing is what it is that means the most to me. So, yeah. For me, it's about the feeling of the movement, the freedom that comes with it, and that's what skiing is to me. Can anyone learn to ski? Yes, indeed they can. I've taught people, all ranges of different people, adults, kids, people who pick it up straight away, people who don't pick it up straight away, people who have got, inability to move their feet inwards, people who can't see, like all sorts of stuff. And it never fails to surprise me how people manage to learn to ski. Literally anyone can learn to ski, and it's never been easier to learn how to ski. The equipment's great, and it's a lot different to how it was maybe 10, 20, 30 years ago. Learning to ski, and it's effortless, really. The job that we're doing compared to the ski teachers of old is an easy one, that's for sure.